Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere. Use code ZERK for 15% off your order. And if you guys want to compete in tournaments for cash prizes, make sure to check out tourneycrypt.com.
The whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over the best players to use the 95 overall power to pass on. Now, I know that the pass has been out for a while, but we really didn't ever get like a ton of 95 overall players to actually use it on. So I decided, now that we finally got the playoff from, we have a bunch of new 95 overall players to finally use it on, as well as some of the guys that we've been getting over the past couple of weeks. Now is the perfect time to go ahead and drop this video. I do want to mention one thing though. We do have the Team of the Year promo coming up pretty shortly. Last year it dropped around the 14th. So that could be out pretty soon. We also got 2 more Team of the Weeks coming up this upcoming Tuesday. So maybe you don't want to go ahead and use your pass today, but I just want to give you guys my list of players I think that it definitely could be used on, and it'd be a very great option to go ahead and do so. But just keep in mind, we do have some more stuff coming up very, very shortly. As I always tell you guys, keep a notepad of who you use your power passes on so you do not forget. Also, one last thing, I currently am doing a giveaway over on Twitter. All you guys have to do, the link will be in the description, retweet the tweet, follow myself, Guns Nasty, and Rock Bottom over on Twitter. Make sure you guys go ahead and head over there because we are going to be giving away an Astro headset, or you guys can pick a Scout controller, or you guys can go ahead and pick a pair of Apple AirPods. So definitely check it out, links in the description. Let's get into it. One of the newer cards that we actually have in the game currently is Julio Jones. Now, as you guys can see, at a 95 overall, he has 92 speed, 96 jumping, 92 catching, 93 catch traffic, 93 spectacular catch, 95 shorts, 94 medium, and also a 91 deep route running. So yes, I have got Julio Jones on my team. I think he's played very, very good for me. That's definitely one of those guys that I plan to keep for a while. I actually got kind of lucky when it came to like one of the house rules, like a couple months ago, I think it was, back when they were giving out like Team of the Week heroes, and I ended up pulling myself Team of the Week Julio Jones as NAT. So I went ahead, just powered the card up, and I've had this Julio ever since. And then, of course, we get the 95, had to pick him up. Card has been playing very, very good for me. Also is a pretty solid run blocker at 51 run block. Got his 97 jumping, spin and juke. He's got an 87 juke move, 82 stiff arm. Card is definitely pretty good. Overall, pretty dang good wide receiver. So if you need a wide receiver, Julio Jones can definitely get it done. Next up, I'm going to go with Calvin Johnson. Now, I know we have a lot of free safeties currently in the game, but Calvin Johnson, if you are someone that uses a free safety, I think Calvin Johnson is definitely who you guys want to go with. He's got 91 speed, 90 acceleration, 86 tackling, 94 zone, 87 hit power, 92 play rate, 89 pursuit. The big thing with Calvin Johnson, though, like I said, this is someone you want to go with if you use her a free safety or you like to use her a defensive back, because he's got 82 catching. He, of course, is 6'5" with 95 jumping. The card is just insane. Block shedding, he does have a 70. And in terms of his catch stats, he has an 81 spec catch. I don't think the catch traffic even matters, but I'm pretty sure the spectacular catch does make a difference. And overall, it's still a very solid free safety. I wouldn't go with him if you want to actually have like a free safety out there roaming by himself. But in terms of a user, I think he's the right pick. And also Khalil Mack, 95 overall. Now, you guys probably know that I pulled Khalil Mack. I used the card. He was pretty dang good. The thing is, when you power up past someone, you obviously have to get their power up, and then you skip over their cards. So basically add 1 to every single stat that I'm showing you for anyone that I don't happen to have in my own team. Khalil Mack, I did use, though, as his 95 overall. The one thing I will say, if you guys are going to pick up Khalil Mack, make sure that you are ready to stick with Mack the rest of the year. I think he's always going to be one of the best left-side linebackers in the game. And currently at his 95 overall, power pass to a 96. He's going to have 88 speed, 89 excel, 89 strength, 92 block shed, 95 power move. My one thing is I believe we're going to get a Von Miller card very soon. I'm expecting the Super Bowl promo more than likely. We're going to get a Von Miller Master card. I think Von might be a 90... Man, it's tough to say. Von actually might get like a 96. Because we did just get a T.O. and a Champ Bailey Master 96 overall. So I think we're probably going to get a 96 Von if he is in fact a Master card. Maybe they just make him a 95 overall. Either which way, I think Khalil Mack is definitely still going to be one of the best left side linebackers in the game. And say they give Von a 95, it's going to be very similar stats. Just like the Ultimate Kickoff Khalil Mack and the Series 1 Master Von, these two have got very, very similar stats. So Either which way, you go with Mack right now, you get yourself one of the best left-to-side linebackers in the game. Probably be very comparable to Von Miller whenever he gets his upgrade. Now, if you guys just got done watching my recent video of the best NFL playoff heroes to go ahead and pick up, you know exactly where I ranked Danielle Hunter. And in terms of someone to actually use your power to pass on, I think he's pretty dang good. He's got 87 speed with 90 acceleration. Now, his strength is a little bit low, right? It's at an 82 strength. But he's got 88 tackling, 93 play rec, and he's got 89 blocking, which I know is not the most... It's not the best blocks in the game, right? Reggie White, for me, has got 95 blocks. Very, very good. But you can't use a 95 overall power pass on Reggie White. You can use a 93 to 94, but we're talking about the 95 right now. And Danielle Hunter, you power up past this man, he's going to have 96 finesse move, 91 excel with 88 speed. Put him on the edge, and he is going to be so ridiculously quick. He's basically what Nick Bosa should be. Basically, Bosa's that quick. He should be, this is like what Nick Bosa should be, is Danielle Hunter, and this Danielle Hunter card, I guarantee you, is going to be an absolute monster, especially if you get the right abilities on him, get like the edge threat, finesse specialist, he is going to be insane. Now, another wide receiver I actually did want to mention here is Brandon Cooks. Now, if you guys saw my gameplay I did with him, I actually got gameplay with him the first day, I think the first day, of this new series update. The thing is, right, he's basically Devin Hester, -2 speed, a little bit of jumping, which really does not matter, and then he's a way better receiver. Now, the reason I think you guys might want to go with Brandon Cooks is because Cooks gets human joystick, which not a lot of wide receivers in this game currently have, and if you don't know about how glitchy human joystick actually is, basically human joystick allows you to move around the field and not have to make any cuts at all. And that's on kickoffs, that's if you line him up at running back, that's if you have him a wide receiver on a screen pass, whatever. Brandon Cooks never has to make any cuts if you put human joystick on him, which makes Devin Hester so good. Now, the acceleration is only a 91 for Brandon Cooks, but I still do not care. This Brandon Cooks card was very good when I used him. 80 juke move, 76 spin move. So, yes, the spin and juke does work a little bit better for Devin Hester, but honestly, with human joystick, I don't really juke or spin that much with Hester. And the big difference is, you can see Cooks is actually like a legit receiving threat. If you have Devin Hester out there, he's basically a deep threat, or someone, like, you're never going to go over the middle with Devin Hester if you want to try like a catch traffic or something. It's not your guy. You want him to be in open space, get him the ball, get some separation. With Cooks, he can actually make open space with his route running, with his catching. Brandon Cooks is all around a really good wide receiver, and I still think he's one of the better wide receivers in the game. Next up is going to be Richard Sherman. Now, I was actually deciding whether I would go with Richard Sherman or if I would go with Stephon Gilmore for this list. I decided to go with Richard Sherman. The reason I went with Sherman over Stephon Gilmore is because of the all-around coverage stats, and also the fact that most people tend to run zone coverage this year. If you run man, maybe you want to go the side of Gilmore. The one thing I'll say about Richard Sherman, his speed. His speed is not that good. This is basically if you guys like to run a cover 2 type of coverage, Sherman's really good, but you really do not want to have him going deep that much because he's got that 89 speed, 89 excel. But if you don't run having like a cornerback playing in a deep blue, he is the perfect cornerback for you. 95 agility, 97 jump, 97 play rec, 92 man, 97 zone, 96 press. Everyone that I've seen with this Richard Sherman card has impressed me. Like, he seriously plays really, really good. If you guys played against Sherman, you probably know. 78 catching as well. Tackling is a 69, 97 jumping, 51 block shed, and of course he also has a hit power of a 71. He's a very physical cornerback. He can play very, very good zone coverage. Jump balls are very good. Block shed, hit power, very good as well. It's just the speed is the one thing, but he's also 6'3". Very good card. And one question I get asked basically daily nowadays is who is the best running back in the game? We've got Eric Dickerson. We have, Walter Payton, Amon Green, Bo Jackson. To me, it's Bo Jackson. I think Bo is definitely the best running back in the game currently. For me, he actually has Bruiser, and he has got Jukebox. And you guys see his stats, 96 speed, 94 excel, 93 agility, 94 carrying, 92 elusiveness, 96 trucking, and 94 break tackle. I do know, obviously, that Eric Dickerson, with the NFL 100, starts the game with freight train. That's ridiculous, right? But once he gets knocked out of that, it's not even close. He is not even close to how good this Bo Jackson card actually is. Spin and juke, you guys see 90 stiff arm, 90 spin, 92 juke. The card is very, very good. if you guys need a running back, I 100% recommend you guys pick up Bo Jackson. I'm not a big fan of going with a running back or a QB when it comes to these type of lists because, you know, you're using a power pass on them. If you want to take it off them, then you want to empower them up. You're losing a bunch of training, but Bo Jackson is just that good that I think you could hold on to this card until he gets another upgrade, which is probably going to be in the next, like, maybe month and a half, 2 months, you'll get an Ultimate Legend card, which will be an endgame card. So if you want to use Bo for now, I think you'll definitely stack up for the next couple of months to all the good running backs coming out. Eventually, you know, he won't be one of the top guys in maybe a month and a half or so, but the card right now is very, very good. Now, in terms of an all-around safety, and I'm going to let you guys know right now, this is actually who I have got my power up pass on, is Sean Taylor. And he is a baller. Now, like I said, Calvin Johnson, if you like to use your free safety, is probably the better move because, you know, he's got the height, he's got the catching, the jumping. But all around, Sean T is definitely the better free safety. 94 speed, 94 acceleration, 89 tackling, 90 play rec, 93 pursuit, 93 zone with an 82 man, and 96 hit power. Now, he also was at 93 jumping, but he's only 6'2" compared to Calvin, of course, 6'5". And the block shedding on him is 78. Sean Taylor's been amazing for me. Sean Taylor's been absolutely a baller. I don't know what it is about Sean T, but every single year he comes out, I know a lot of people, for some reason, seem to have an issue with his cards, like he just doesn't play good for them. Maybe it's just the type of defense they run. For me, he is the ultimate playmaker. Like, I love having Deion Sanders on my team. I haven't played yet with Champ Bailey to see how he plays, but Sean T is that dude. And the final person on this list, obviously he has to be on here, is Randy Moss. And Randy Moss, to me, is still potentially, it's tough to say with T.O. in the game. I mean, taking a look at the stat comparison there, yeah, that's pretty tough to say. But he's still very, very good. 94 speed, 95 jump, 93 catching, 90 catch in traffic, 95 spec catch, 89 short, 88 medium, 95 deep route running. Comparing him to Julio Jones, another player who I actually had in this list, of course, there's different strengths to them both, right? So powered up Randy Moss, of course, got 95 speed. You're looking at a little bit quicker. Julio Jones, a bit of a better route runner. So really, what do you want? Do you want the speed? Do you want the ability to moss people? Or do you want the more route running, catching traffic type of guy? That's Julio Jones for you. If you want the all-around speed, height, everything like that, then, I mean, it's only 1 inch taller. Maybe you want to go with Randy Moss, or you want to go with the quicker guy, the human joystick, then you go with Brandon Cooks. There's a lot of different options for you guys to choose from, but hopefully I narrowed it down for you guys. I hope you did enjoy the video, though, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the vid, and of course, hit that sub button down below. Like I said, giveaway link will be in the description. Also, expect a T.O. and Champ Bailey gameplay from me later tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.